You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZWLP Conroe and 106.1 KZCCLP Conroe, and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Taylor, your host for Conroe Culture News, FM 104.5, 106.1, and live streaming, irlonestar.com. Of course, it's also Facebook Live on Conroe Culture News. So we are going today to talk about ducks and wine. Yes, they do work together on the same day, which happens to be next weekend, Saturday, or this coming weekend, Saturday, September 18th. Two different places in the county, but you could go to both. I mean, it's possible. But the first one is the duck race, and that's going to take place in East Montgomery County. And my friends from Community Assistance Center will tell you more about that. And then we are also going to hear from Shannan Reid about the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce and their WineFest over in downtown Montgomery. This show is sponsored by Stein Chiropractic and Team Sinisi Real Estate Group. Stacy Rogers, Dr. Rogers, has been in practice for many years, and she has continually been voted the best chiropractic care in Montgomery County. They are located at 3033 West Davis by Taco Bell and Conroe High School. You cannot miss them. If you're a new patient, it's only $25, and it all goes back to CASA. CASA is the court-appointed advocates representing youth and children in the CPS system. So it's a great way to help out the community. Team Sinisi, they are, of course, an easy name to remember. But everybody knows how the real estate market is right now. The interest rates are low. It's a good time to buy, sell, or maybe put some money into investing in real estate. So you can call Team Sinisi at 281-507-9777, and that is Team Sinisi Real Estate Group. So a couple different things are going on besides the WineFest and the duck race. So you might want to do some fun things before Saturday. So this Wednesday is the Conroe Senior Center's monthly senior lunch. This happens the third Wednesday of each month, and it is going to be hosted by Comforts of Home. It is from 11 to 12:30 on Wednesday, September 15th. The speaker is Specialist Steve Squire, and this is going to be really great because he's with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Department. He's going to talk about senior scams, fraud, and how to protect yourself. He might even talk a little bit about the Citizens Academy because it's something great you can do if you're over 60 and you have a little time and you want to learn how do you get involved in your community. So that's a free lunch, and it's available to seniors 65 and over by calling RSVP 936-522-3950. And in case you want to know more about senior activities, there is a senior dance every Saturday night through this month from 6:30 to 9:30 with only $5 admission at the door. And that's put on by the City of Conroe, again, at the Senior Center in Candy Cane Park. This is the last week to see Matilda. So that's a lot of fun. And that's at the Owen Theater, and that's put on by the Players Theater Company. And what's really fun is that all the actors talk in a British accent. So if you can imagine the adults and the youth all talking in a British accent, it makes it kind of fun too. And they wear like the knee-high stockings and the school clothes and all of that. So again, that's Matilda. You can go to owentheater.com and get tickets for that. It's the last weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And talking about theater, Steel Magnolias. This will be the second weekend. And if you haven't seen all the renovations at the Crichton Theater, you need to go in and look. There's restrooms upstairs, downstairs. There's a whole refreshment area. And you can go see Steel Magnolias. And everybody knows the story about Steel Magnolias. And there's a little sadness, but there's fun and a lot of gossip and Louisiana. So that is continuing through Sunday and the following weekend through September 26th. Tickets are available at crichtontheater.org. And if you have youth that are kindergarten through 12th grade, they can audition for the Missoula Children's Theater is coming back. Now, my stepdaughter was involved in this. She had a lot of fun doing the Jungle Book, although she wouldn't like to admit it. And she really doesn't want me to talk about it on the radio, but there it is. So that is going to be with the Emperor's New Clothes. And what's fun about it is they have auditions on Monday, September 27th. And then they have rehearsals every evening that week with the performance on Saturday, October 2nd. So it's a quick way to learn how to act, how to be involved, and the kids are all involved. And so again, that is Emperor's New Clothes. Auditions are Monday, September 27th. Missoula Children's Theater. You can find out more information by going to CrichtonTheater.org for tickets, performances, or anything of that nature. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the Bridgewood Farms Sunday Fun Day Stroll in downtown Conroe. So after you've been ducked out and you're done drinking wine, well, Sunday, the following day, September 19th, is a Sunday stroll benefiting special needs adults. And it is just from 2 to 5. It's informal. There's going to be a couple food trucks. It's $50 for the ticket. And it really helps the special needs community because their last couple of fundraisers kind of bellied up because of this pandemic thing. So the $50 will get you the Firm Meadery, 2 samples of wine, and I don't know how they're going to pour it, but I'm just saying. Blue Epiphany, you can go to the corner pub and have a sampling of Llano wine, and Bernhardt Winery will be sampling over at the Red Brick Tavern, and 202 Main is doing cocktails because that's their specialty. And in between that, at the Branding Iron, they'll be doing a wine pool, and it's $25 for the wine pool. And every bottle of wine you pull is either $25 to $100 or $200 value. And across the street from that, at Brownlee Jewelers, they will be doing a silent auction of 10 items, all made by the clients. So it makes you feel good. It's only 2 to 5 in the afternoon. It's casual. You can wear shorts. You can do whatever, and it does a lot of good. And again, that is Sunday Fun Day Stroll in downtown Conroe, benefiting Bridgewood Farms from 2 to 5 on September 19th. So with that, we are going to take a small break and come back with my first guests that are very ducky. You know, I have my friend sitting next to me here. I'm trying to shut him up, but he keeps talking. So we're going to let the ladies, Kathy Rafaat and Jennifer Landers of Community Assistance Center, come back on with me and share their story.
Lone Star Boxer Rescue is a nonprofit organization serving Montgomery County and surrounding areas, dedicated to the health and well-being of the boxer breed. Lone Star Boxer Rescue is run and managed 100% by volunteers since 1999. Our main objective is to rescue, rehabilitate, and rehome boxers that come to us from many sources, including local animal shelters, owner surrenders, and strays. For more information about Lone Star Boxer Rescue, visit our website at lsbr.org.
Since 2004, Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit RogersSteinChiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
And I am Margie Taylor, and we're back to talk all about ducks in this session. Because, in case you don't know, there's an annual duck race that happens every year. It doesn't matter if there's a pandemic or not. But this year, what's different and great? Well, several things. But for one, there's going to be 8,000 yellow rubber ducks, and it's in person. Although, if you don't come, we can still video it and you can see it. And you don't have to be there to be involved. So sitting with me today, I have Jennifer Landers, who's the president of Community Assistance Center, otherwise known as CAC. And Kathy Rafaat, the Director of Development with CAC, and otherwise known as the Duck Lady. And yes, we have our ducks on. And what is this gentleman's name?
Quacky.
I thought it was Ducky, but I didn't know if he changed his name to be, anonymous kind of thing.
No.
Okay, so don't talk so loud, Ducky. I'll let you have your time when it's due. So, duck race. Tell me about duck race, Kathy.
Okay, so this year the duck race is on Saturday, September 18th, which is this Saturday. We're very excited that we have our presenting sponsor this year is Big Rivers Water Park and Adventures. They are hosting our event at their venue, and it's pretty spectacular.
Have you been out there?
We have been out there, yes, and it is really.
I haven't been out there.
Yeah, it
So
is
much fun.
really something special. I think, for, families with children and adults all ages, I think it's really fun. So it's a big water park, but they have other attractions as well. So our duck race event, of course, will be held in the lazy river of the water park area of the venue. And so the event is going to be from 10 a.m. to noon. And so the park opens to the public at 11. And so the participants, our sponsors, our volunteers, and the people who have tickets to our event will be able to get in at 10. We'll have a few of the water features will be open, the wave pool and some of the slides and the play area for the kids, the younger kids as well. So there'll be plenty to do from 10 to 11, and then the race itself will start between 11 and 11:15. And like you said, we have 8,000 ducks this year.
That's a lot of ducks.
Yeah, we're really excited.
That's a lot of ducks.
Last year the last several years, we had 5,000. And last year was the very first time that we had sold out. We have sold all 5,000. We're very excited about that. And so we bumped it up to 8,000. So we're working our way to that. And there's still plenty of ducks to adopt.
How do you adopt a duck?
So we have an event website that is duckrace.com/MOCO. And MOCO, that's it. So it's really easy. You just get on there, and if you know somebody who has a team, then you can go to the teams page and adopt your duck through that team, but you don't have to select a team if you don't want to. There's several teams, though, people, individuals and companies and
chambers.
different groups and chambers.
So that's real interesting, the
Montgomery
chamber
County.
thing.
They're all participating, and so that's also a friendly competition. And we actually have duck trophies for the top duck sales for individuals for second, third place, and for group sales, so companies, chambers, and that sort of thing. So our biggest rivalry right now is between the Woodlands Area Chamber of Commerce and the Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce, and they're battling back and forth and see who can sell the most ducks before the race. Yeah, so they're having a lot of fun with that. But we definitely appreciate all the support. What's really unique about this event is that it's just something. It's family friendly, it's fun. Who doesn't love rubber ducks?
Well, and it's doable. Everybody can be a part of it for $5,
yes,
right?
Yeah, it is. And so you don't have to be present to win. We'll talk about prizes in a few minutes. I'll let Jennifer give the list of those. But we have some great prizes. And you can adopt a duck for $5. Don't have to be present to win. We will announce, we'll have it on our event website, on the CAC website, and on our social media platforms who the winners are of the duck race by that afternoon. So we're looking forward to just having a really good time. And it doesn't take all day. The folks that are going to be joining us once they get into the park for our event, they're also welcome to stay at the park for the rest of the day. And Big Rivers is having some live music, a tribute band, I think a Journey and Queen tribute band starting at 6. And they have some different food and different events and stuff to enjoy and just have a whole another batch of fun after our event. So if that's even possible,
You might be
to have more
doing that,
fun.
huh? You might be relaxing
Yeah.
out there after the
Maybe
event.
so, maybe
'Cause
so, yeah.
I know you have that whole, it's done.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's so much to
but we're
put
really
into
looking
it.
forward to. We're really looking forward to this. I was going to say. So what we do is we provide at CAC, at Community Assistance Center, we provide basic needs assistance services to folks who are and residents throughout all of Montgomery County who are experiencing financial troubles. And in addition to the immediate basic needs, which include food, we have a food pantry, clothing through our resale shop, free clothing, and we help people pay their bills, rent, mortgage, utilities. We provide assistance with prescriptions, emergency shelter, some transportation
And this is throughout the
vouchers,
county.
and it is for residents throughout the county. And all of the funds that we raise from this event and for everything that we do all funnels back in to provide those assistance services to our neighbors in need. So, you can do something really great with $5. And most people can afford $5 or more. That we've got bigger packages of $5 for one duck, $25 for 6 duck, and it goes up and up. But even just for one $5 duck, you can make a difference, for somebody who really needs some help.
Absolutely.
And so-
Well, tell me about your chart here.
Sure, I passed on to you.
You want to talk about it? Okay.
Yeah, I will. So this is just a little bit of a year in review of what happened in 2020 during COVID. So it also talks about our mission statement. But, one thing we're super proud of is that we never had to close during COVID. We've been able to assist folks throughout the time period as
You
the
probably
need
went
has-
above and beyond during 2020.
Well, we appreciate that. But yeah, we had about a 250% increase in the services that we provide overall. But we put out more than 1 million pounds of food from our food pantry last year. We also were able to work with a little over 39,000 families
That's
that
a
we
lot.
were able to help. So, the total services we provided and the volunteer hours were incredible that we had last year. So we were really able to touch a lot of folks and help them during a really difficult time. And that's because of the help we received from the community and from events like the duck race. So we're really excited about
Well, and
it.
y'all get out there as a team with a smile on your face, just helping people make a difference in their lives.
Well, that's why we're here. And so we have a great staff that have very giving hearts, and they are always ready to be there and help folks when they need it. So we're very lucky.
I mean, that chart says a lot, and you did this, you have at the top up there, almost 1,400 volunteer hours providing 10,000 hours of service. So you have, you've used volunteers, and that's another thing. You can always use probably more volunteers
We
for
can,
different things
yeah,
that
definitely.
you have going on, whether it's your food pantry or your resale shop or events or I don't know what. But they can always go to cac-mctx.org
Very good.
to find out, well, of course, the duck race, but they can find out about all the services you have, whether they want to help or whether they need services.
Sure,
Either
exactly.
way. And to get an appointment, you have to have an appointment to get services?
For financial assistance, you need an appointment, and they can call our appointment line, which is also listed on our website, but I can give it as well. It's 936-539-9211, and leave a message because we call them back in the order that they're received. But you can walk in and get assistance for food or clothing. We try and make that as simple as possible for people to get their resources, but we do have to sit down and provide some case management with our financial services, and we want to make sure we provide everything that a client needs at that time, so appointments are necessary.
Well, and I like the emphasis on the case management. So you're not just giving out something, you're helping them further their life.
Sure, we're
and
really
learn more about how you can problem solve at the start.
Definitely. We're really trying to identify what the barriers are to them being successful, or maybe the root cause. Why are we having this crisis? Is it a continual crisis? Is every month, at the end of the month, are we out of money? And then really taking a look at that and setting some goals. And it's very much client-led. So the clients are responsible for their journey and what happens, and we're just there to give them resources and help them on their path and be able to keep them hopefully getting to financial
Absolutely.
independence and self-sufficiency. That's our goal for everybody.
And how many years have you been around?
40 years.
40
years. We're celebrating our 40th anniversary.
Don't we look good for 40?
The Ruby anniversary,
Yes,
right?
very good.
Yes, 40 years is a long time, and you've had some different name changes.
Started off with Montgomery County Emergency Assistance, and then Crisis Assistance Center for a few years. And then we went through a rebranding to Community Assistance Center in January of 2019. So, yeah.
So 40 years of serving the community, and this was started in the county level.
Yes, it was actually started by the Commissioners Court and
Right.
For Montgomery County to really serve a need that they saw and to kind of be, the nonprofit arm to meet those needs, get grants into the community and be able to serve the public. And so we've been very blessed. We've had lots of different leaders and groups and I'd say board members that have made us very successful over the last 40 years. And I really, we talked about it some during our legacy event, but when you look back and see where we've been and where we are headed, I think those who helped start us would be really proud of what's going on and the numbers that have been served because of their vision and kind of what they started with us. So we're lucky to be a part of it and to get to serve our neighbors in need.
Well, you're great leaders, both of you, in the community, and I think you're very well known for what you do at this point.
Oh, thank you.
So I think the duck race is just one more thing that's very important that people can engage in, and they love it because it's fun. So let's talk about some of the prizes you have for the duck race.
I'll take this one because it's a fun one.
Okay, okay.
So first of all, I'd like to thank Guarantee Bank because they came in as our grand prize sponsor and they are providing $2,500 in cash for the winner. Yay! So you get that first and foremost. We also have an Apple Watch. We have a family fun pack, which is lots of different duck memorabilia and fun stuff that you can use.
Duck float.
And a giant duck float.
Bigger than ham.
Yeah,
or
very
bigger
much
than
so.
Quacky. Okay.
Put a couple people on.
Right. We have a big lily pad float as well, a 3-person tube, Astros tickets, a Margaritaville 2-night stay, and a season pass for Big Rivers Water Park, not only for the rest of this season, but all of next season as well. So when you get there and you love it and you want to go back over and over again, hopefully you'll win that season pass.
And it's random, so you never know who's going to
never
win.
know who's gonna
$5
win.
could win it, or $100 can win it, or whatever, anything in between.
Actually, that's a pretty common question that we get.
So tell me about how the duck race
it
actually works.
Yeah. So we have all 8,000 ducks, and we spent some time with our friends from the home place of Texas helping us put a sticker, a tag number on every single one of the 8,000 ducks.
So it goes on the rear
It goes on
of
the-
the duck,
yep,
right? Like on the bottom here.
Right on the bottom. Mhm.
Okay.
And all the ducks that we race are rubber ducks. They're like a standard yellow rubber duck. And so each one of them has an identification number, a different number. And so all of the ducks that we've adopted from when we very first started several months ago up until the very last duck that we adopt out, we've got a list of the people, and then we've got the assigned numbers. And the system that we use, the company that we use, it mixes them, matches them, and it just randomly assigns a number
On the computer.
On the computer, yeah.
Right,
So
random.
So it, if you were the very first person, that doesn't mean your duck is going to be the first in the water. They're all jumbled
They all
up
look
and
the
mixed up.
same.
And yeah, and so it's just it makes it as fair as possible. And so we'll dump them all in the lazy river. We'll have lots of volunteer support. And we'll use just a section of the lazy river. The race lasts maybe about 10 minutes or a little bit less.
It's a very long, lazy river.
Is it?
Yes, we had to use just a section because it's a big water park.
And then
so
do you
it's a
have
big river.
The duck catcher.
I can't even think what they are. The little foam things.
fun
The
noodle
noodles.
things.
The noodles,
To
yes.
keep them in
to
line.
So
Yes.
volunteers
Keep
and
the
they'll be holding
ducks
them.
in a row.
Exactly.
Down the river.
Right.
Yes.
And so they'll race down. We have them all at the beginning, and we'll release the ducks, and they'll all float down the river. And then at the end, we have a special trap. That's this big long
duck
tube,
trap.
a duck trap, and it only allows one duck at a time through it. And so we know which one's first place, which one's second place, and so forth until we get to our eighth prize. And then we have judges, and everybody's recording. So we have
Scribers
triple
and all
checking
of that.
stuff. And so we'll know at the event. We'll be able to announce at the event who the winners are. And then so again, like I said, we'll post all the winners. That afternoon on our social media outlets.
That's
And
great.
Then also we'll know who the winners of the duck sales are, the individual
Oh,
and
yes.
group sales. So then we actually have trophies that have a rubber duck.
It's
on
a
top.
fun competition. So what is the cutoff time for purchasing ducks?
Well, until we get to 8,000. Or if we don't get to 8,000 before the event, I think it's probably going to be Friday evening.
Our goal is to sell out again before the event, so we're currently at 5,531 ducks sold or adopted. So we are less than 3,000 away from our
Get your ducks
goal.
in.
So get your ducks in. We had a lot of people last year that said they were waiting till the end to buy ducks.
No. It doesn't make any difference.
Then they couldn't get them because it was too late.
Just need to do it now.
You need to do it now and buy your ducks. Help us get to 8,000 ahead of time and sell everyone out, because if we get to $8,000, that is so many folks that we can help with their basic needs. So.
Not $8,000, 8,000 ducks.
8,000 ducks.
Well, and I was going to say,
Sorry, that's what I meant.
because they're not $1 a duck. They're
not.
$5 or
No,
more.
They're $5 a duck.
And it helps.
I meant
huge.
when we sell all the 8,000 ducks, then that's a lot of help that we're providing.
It definitely is. And this is one of our 2 major fundraisers every year. So it's really important to our organization, and it's so much fun.
It's
so fun. You can't not love this.
I mean, it's in the water, and I mean, come on. Who doesn't like a rubber duck? I mean, really, there's the rubber duck. That's what he looks like. They all look the same.
They're all the same.
You don't know
size.
whose number is what number. You just have to root for your duck, even though they all look the same. So
they're all training very hard right now.
Oh, my goodness. So what is your office? 1022?
McCall Avenue, yes. Very good, Margie. You remember.
Yeah, I didn't want to give it all away. It's just a secret, So again, that for the duck race, it's duckrace.com / MOCO. 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 And you can go to your website and get all those information, cac-mctx.org. It's really easy. Just Google Community Assistance Center.
Yes.
And do the same on Facebook, because they can see all the stuff about the duck race on Facebook, your social media sites, Instagram, all of that. They can see the videos if they have questions, and they can laugh because it's fun. The competitions and
There's a couple competitions that are getting pretty fierce. So
do you have a team?
I do have a team. That is Landers Mighty Ducks. If you would like to purchase from my team, I'd be grateful.
And if Renee's listening, she'll say no.
Yes.
Renee's doing pretty good, huh?
She has sold over 1,000 ducks so far. She's a rock star.
Yeah, she is the rock star. She's the duck rock star for sure.
I tell you, if you want to see something funny happen, go buy a duck from either Robert Walker or Judge Dunn, because currently Mayor Jody and also, who else is participating?
Judge Mack.
And Judge Mack are a little behind in there. So one of them is probably taking a pie in the face pretty soon.
So the biggest loser gets a pie?
Yeah.
Competition between the 4 of them.
Yeah.
So I would say if you'd like to put
you've done that. You've had a pie in the face.
It was delightful. But if you would like to see maybe Commissioner Walker put a pie in Judge Mack's face.
Who gets to throw the pie?
I would say one of the guys who makes their goal gets to throw it. I mean, that's the only
that would be
fair
fun,
thing.
right?
That sounds fun.
They're working it, trying to sell their ducks. So, and then I have to shout out to Scott Harper and JJ Holly for their friendly banter and all of the great stuff. JJ released a video today, so we're excited to see what Scott Harper has.
Well,
in
and
store
Scott
for
Harper
us.
talked about it in the morning mingle yesterday too, and how it was friendly, not friendly, but his team needed to win.
I don't think either one of them wants to lose.
I'm certain of that.
The loser has to eat one of those hot chip things.
Habanero thingies.
I think it's worse than that, but yes.
I wouldn't want to do that.
No.
Dick likes doing those kind of things. So maybe Dick will be part of that. Anything else y'all want to add?
We just appreciate all the community support and people buying ducks, and hopefully we'll sell out. And the volunteers that are coming, we want to say thank you for signing up and for volunteering, because we couldn't do this without all the help that we received. So thank you for having us and letting us talk about our event. We're excited.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Help a duck, help your neighbor. Adopt a duck, help your neighbor.
Yep. Very good.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thanks
I appreciate
so
it.
much. We appreciate it.
He's in the background.
I know. Quack, 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 quack.
God's Garage is a 501c3 that repairs and gives away cars for free to single moms, widows, and wives of deployed military. You can help God's Garage by donating a vehicle, volunteering your time, or by monetary donation. God's Garage is located at 2106 East Davis, Conroe. If you'd like to learn more about God's Garage, visit our website at godsgarage.org. Or you can contact us and we would be glad to come and make a presentation to your group.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
Since 2004, Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Second segment of our show today, and I'm your host Margie Taylor, and I am here with Shannan Reid. She's the executive director of the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce, and we are going to talk about wine, all about wine, lots of wine at the WineFest, and that will be offering 40 different local wines and from 15 participating wineries this coming Saturday, September 18th, starting at 10 a.m. Mm-hmm. You don't necessarily have to start drinking them, but you could. You could start drinking at 10 a.m.
You can't drink
until
all day
9.
unless you start in the morning.
Well, I mean, yeah, so there it is. But it's music and wine.
Oh
what
my
a
gosh,
great
yes.
combination in historic downtown Montgomery. So,
It's the
Shannan,
sweetest
tell me
background.
about it. Tell
Yeah.
me about everything. Who's sponsoring this?
Oh my gosh, we have an amazing title sponsor presenting. It's Sudden Link. And can I tell you a fun story about this?
Yes. How did that come to be?
They actually approached us over the summer generically and said, how can we help you? We see the growth and the amazing things that are happening in Montgomery, and we want to partner with what's going on and have that presence and help you. And we started talking about the challenges in WineFest in particular for our credit card machines. You know, our guests come and they want a smooth, easy experience. And we've tried so hard to make that streamline. And Wi-Fi and bandwidth and all of that has always been a challenge.
At events, absolutely, especially when you're trying to get people at the event to sign on. Yes.
Yes, yeah. And we want to make a quick transaction so they can get on with the fun, not standing in long lines. We don't want the multiple
Lose the
taps.
hassle. Yes.
Yeah. So they stepped up right away. They troubleshoot with me about a solution, brought it to the table during that meeting, made the phone calls right on their phone. I was just floored. And they're like,
Pretty impressive.
it is. And they're like, we'll do a title sponsor for that.
And you're
I
like,
thought-
wow.
I thought, all right, we'll do a trade because that's how important this Wi-Fi is. He goes, oh no, we'll throw the Wi-Fi in for free. We'll take care of it.
Oh my goodness.
So we are thrilled to partner with them this year, and we're going to make that relationship long-term throughout the year.
Well,
as
they
well.
have helped at other events prior to
Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they help with your back-to-school event?
Yes, and we helped to be there with them when they were presenting some iPads to MES.
Oh,
And
yes.
to help the students there for some of the programs that for our
That's valuable.
Oh, it is. To help the library have the tools and resources that they need. And they just
You
came
have to
out
have
in a
the
big way.
technology. You have to
Yes,
right now.
we do.
And
We
so
have to be
that's
connected.
that's fabulous. Sudden Link, yeah, that's
Yes.
big benefit. Not just because of them being a presenting sponsor, but
Yeah.
the whole
But-
package.
Exactly. And taking note of community needs and approaching us first and saying, we want to partner with you in a big, big way, and we want to help this community get to where you need to be. And I'm like, that's the heart we're looking for when we partner with businesses who can see the diamond in the rough that Montgomery is. It's really great. We're excited. And we'll make this a lasting relationship. So
Well, what I really like about Montgomery is that first of all, that it's been there for a long time and it's genuine. You got people who genuinely care about the community. It's authentic, engaging, all of that. So when you have this festival going on where people are walking around outside and should be a good time. I mean, as far as we know, the weather should be great.
It's
already
gorgeous.
starting to feel like fall in the
know.
mornings, at night, which I absolutely love.
it's gonna be amazing.
And no bugs. It'll just be nice outside.
It will.
So, and then holding a glass of wine.
Yes. In that scenic backdrop of historic Montgomery, there are so few authentic places like that left. And when we are able to put our downtown on display like that, inviting all of these guests, sure, they're going to buy wine from me or listen to some music, but they're also going to discover Montgomery.
Absolutely.
All of the gem that we are, the history and the shops and the business owners, and the hospitality of our people it's
That's
just
really what
above
it's
and
all
beyond.
about, is you don't have to go to Fredericksburg or somewhere else. You can experience it all right here. And so you're bringing the different wineries in there.
And we
And-
made them a short day trip. All of our wineries are within a few short miles
Mm-hmm.
between Montgomery County and Walker County and Grimes County and around Brazos County. So
Mm-hmm. I think
we-
the furthest one is probably Messina Hoff.
Right.
And that's Brian.
incredible to be
Yeah.
able to make those trips. So even our wineries feel the connection long after the event.
Oh, absolutely. And I had the gentleman from, who is it? It's one of the newer wineries, and he's involved.
Golden Oak.
That's it. Golden Oak Micro Cellar.
Alex.
Yes, he's
phenomenal.
fabulous. So he's
Yes.
coming, and I know he's excited about it
Oh,
because people don't know about it
Right.
in his area, just in New Waverly, which
I
is
know.
just
Hop, skip,
north
and
of
jump.
Willis here. I mean, it's very
a quick
close, and so that will be a great opportunity for people to find out about that. And then you have your favorites, Bernhardt Winery
Yes.
and local Blue Epiphany Winery in Conroe. Flat Creek. Where is Flat Creek?
Flat Creek Estate is out in the hill country direction.
Okay, so they're a little bit further, but
Yeah,
they're
a little
coming
bit
in.
further. Yeah.
Where is Froggy Wines?
Oh, they're right up in Huntsville. They're
Oh,
a new,
wow, I hadn't heard of them.
yes, so they are a new winery to the family.
Wow.
We're excited to welcome them. Tasha Vineyards, they're new. Threshold Vineyards out of Navasota and College Station.
And they're all right
area.
around here.
Yes, the Firm Meadery right here in downtown.
Yes, I know
Conroe,
about the
they're coming.
firm. Yes, no, and they were excited to come
Mike
too.
and Kathy are fabulous.
Oh, they are
They're
fabulous, and
sweet,
I mean
sweet, sweet.
it's made from honey, so it's super sweet.
I know,
But they add their own little flavor of different varieties to
Let me
that.
tell you, I got a sneak peek at the apple pizer. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
literally apple pie in a glass. You cannot not taste this.
I'm gonna have to come by.
You
I'm gonna have
have
to
to
come
try.
by and be a part of this.
It's amazing. Yes, and so we've got Whitley Vineyards right downtown.
Yep.
We've got H Wines. Oh my gosh, have you met Steve and Philippe?
I've heard about them. Those are French, right?
They are from Burgundy, France.
Yes.
And they're taking all of the skill set and the grapes and their different style and putting a spin on it. And they have grapes grown in Cold Spring, I think, is their other location. And they have the storefront here. And oh man, people have just fallen in love with them. And of course, Bernhardt, we love to have them.
Oh, Bernhardt,
West
yes.
Sandy Creek, have you met
Yes,
Sandy?
I have been there
Oh,
before when they first opened.
they're
And they have animals
fabulous.
outside, but they're great. They're nice, and I've seen their vineyards. Very nice. Have you been out there yet?
Yes. Oh, I love it up there. And they're fabulous people. All of them are, just like in our community. I think we attract like-mindedness.
Well, of course.
And we have a Cadillac event. I always tell my wineries, because these shows are really challenging, actually, to the wineries, because they're not making retail sales there. We are. It's our fundraiser for the chamber. But we take such good care of them and how we promote them and how we connect the customers with them and take good care on the organizational side. They have such a good experience that we are one of the statewide favorite festivals.
Really?
They tell me all the time.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
it's really wonderful. I mean, when I've talked to some of the participants, they were very excited about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
And they didn't quite, some of the new ones, they didn't quite believe me at first. I said, trust me, it's a Cadillac.
You will take care of them.
I do. We do.
So how does someone get tickets?
Well, we can start now. We have a ticket portal online. We've got a website that you can review everything, all the entertainers, the wineries, everything. You can purchase a wine package there.
And that's at MontgomeryWineFest.com?
Yes, yes. Or if you're concerned about the weather, just show up and purchase.
Because you got Sunlink.
Right.
So-
You can purchase on site either way. If you purchase online in advance, you will get a receipt. So you'll just show that receipt on your phone to the ticket booth that will give you your wine glass, your wristband, and your first 5 tastings for that package. If you ordered additional tastings, they'll give you those at that time. They'll just follow whatever your receipt is. And you'll proceed through the wine tent and try whatever is standing out to you.
Is this your favorite event?
Yes, yeah. Can you tell? We love it.
Yes.
But, I'm not going to throw shade on our Get Back to Work Day because that's an amazing thing, too. But we have solid buckets from our chamber that are doing great things in Montgomery. And we take care of the missions that we're after. This one happens to be in the world of economic development, introducing new people to our community. Tourism dollars are important.
Absolutely.
And so we are making a huge splash. And I got to tell you, can you feel how people are ready?
Oh, absolutely.
to get
So,
out?
and that's your big point, is that it's in person. It's real.
Yes.
So last year you had to change things up a little bit.
We did, but it was fun too.
Right. So instead of having one big event, people could kind of go on their
Right.
own and
Passport
go
around.
explore the
Yes.
different venues
Yes, and they love
on
that
their
too.
time. And that was 2 days, wasn't
Yes,
it?
it was. And
Yes.
that was so neat because we were able to bring people to the winery. With that map, it made all the difference to get people traveling around
Right.
Montgomery County. But I got to tell you, with the entertainment and the energy to be in downtown,
And you have music. So
Yeah.
let's talk about
Oh,
that. You have
yes.
2 stages of music to go
Yes.
along with the wine. 'Cause how
Our-
perfect is that?
yes. So our all Texas main stage, our Suddenlink stage, we've got headliner Kyle Park coming in to anchor the night. Opening for him is John Stork. I don't know if you know about Texas charts, but he is making a move. Jared Lane is also doing really well in our country charts. They're going to knock it out of the park. We got Wesley I. Lacey earlier in the day, and we also have Raylene. Yes, Raya Grace.
I don't know how you
I'm
remember
sorry.
all this.
Raya Grace. I apologize. But yes, I'm
No,
trying
you're
to
spot
roll,
on.
I'm trying to roll it off.
You are.
But we do have schedules posted on the site, so you'll know what time those concerts are happening. We've got tables in the big shade tree. If you've ever seen the old community center, this gorgeous live
Oh,
oak
yes,
tree.
I have.
We have the tables underneath. You can camp out. It's pet friendly on a leash. It is
When you say
kid-friendly.
camp out, you're not really meaning camp out
No.
overnight. So I'm just letting people know.
you
For the day.
yeah, you can claim a table there,
But you don't want to set up a tent.
No, don't
Okay.
set up a
Okay.
tent.
Just clarifying.
But
Okay.
having that shade, that beautiful spot, I mean, it's just pristine. And we love it. But on the other end, on the south end of town, as you walk down McCowan, across from our wine tent in the Cozy Grape parking lot, we
I
have
know where
a
that is. Yes.
Wood Forest Bank stage. And this is our singer-songwriter place. So we have some acoustic entertainment over there. We've got...
You have Michael Player. I like him. I haven't seen him in
yes.
years.
Yeah, and we've got Josh Fuller Band anchoring that one. We got Cadillac Blues Band. They are a crowd favorite. So, yes, Sierra Bernal. We're excited to have a great mix over there.
So you've got music starting at 11 a.m.
Yes, straight through
and
till
going through 9.
Yes.
So pretty much all day long.
And you know what? If you don't drink and you want to come out and enjoy all of that fabulous music, it's free.
Oh, it's free.
Yeah,
Free.
our event is free.
Free.
There's no gate. We don't have fences. We want you to experience Montgomery. We want you to go in and shop at our merchants downtown.
Mm-hmm.
We love what we have to offer.
Oh, the
And
merchants probably love it too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is
What a
their
great
favorite
day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's perfect time because it will probably be kind of fall-ish.
Yeah, I hope so.
You know, you never know with September, but usually we get a little cold spell, so maybe that will happen.
Yes, and it never fails that we get that threatening hurricane warning stuff in
Okay, stop.
September. No.
Okay, stop.
But this year we have just had the golden goose. It's been so nice rolling into September
Oh,
this
yeah.
year. And then the cold started in the morning. I even had to put on a little light jacket
No.
walking my dog this morning.
No way.
There you go. So we're ready. We're ready. It's
I
gonna be
am so excited about this. I mean, this is just a fabulous event. And how many years have you been doing this?
This one is 16. And we're
16.
counting last year.
Sweet 16.
It is. We're counting last year because we did do something.
Well, you did do
It's
something. It
just
counts.
different.
It all counts. It was wine. So, I mean,
And
it counts.
We have just enjoyed watching it expand over the years and how we can improve the customer experience. So, for example, we used to have these ticket booths way off from the wine tent, and we were listening to feedback from our festival goers, and we got credit card machines for every transaction anywhere in the festival, so you don't have to stand in line and think through all of your ticket purchases for the day. You can walk right up to the wine tent, purchase that package right on the end caps, and get started. If you go to a wine slushy tent, you can pay right there. And if you want to think ahead and pay for several and skip the line later, we do have some tickets that'll make that line experience go faster.
So, do you have anything for kids?
Oh, yes. Everything we do in Montgomery is children
That's what
friendly.
I thought. We haven't mentioned it.
Sonic has been our partner for the children's area for years, and we love working with Alberto and our friend Jason Orr, organizing and managing that. We have bounce houses for all the kids. It's $5 for an all-day access pass. Now, don't drop your kids off and leave. You
No,
need to supervise.
you need to be there.
But we have all kinds of volunteer high school kids out at the children's area to help with oversight and just kind of keeping everybody safe. Yeah, volunteering, getting some
So, it's a
service
great
hours.
time
It is.
on a Saturday, all day.
And we can make even the parking situation easier for our guests. If you go a little bit east of downtown and turn at CB Stewart Drive, which goes to Ransom's, and you come backwards toward the city on Klepper Street, right behind the MISD School District building, those parking lots and field behind there are managed by Troop 491, our Boy Scouts in Montgomery. We love
I know you're a
them.
Boy Scout mom.
I am.
Yes, that's
I
where
am.
we met.
In my heart, I love my Boy Scouts, but they run a phenomenal job.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 5 shuttle carts running all day for free to come and take you from your vehicle right to
Wow.
the start of the
What
festival.
service?
I know. It's Cadillac, I'm telling you.
What a great event. So, again, you can get tickets at MontgomeryWineFest.com. You
Yes.
also have a Facebook for the event, Montgomery Wine and Music Fest. You can Google it. You can find it. And if you want to know more about what's going on in the Montgomery area, you go to the MontgomeryAreaChamber.com
Yes.
and get
Amazing
involved.
things are happening.
There's always things happening. I see things all the time happening with you,
know.
and I don't know how you manage it all, but you do. Yeah. You know, you're a super team. You have one kind of person, not even full time, right?
Yes.
Is she full time now? Okay, well that's good because you need it.
I do.
You know, just too much
keeps me
happening.
Yeah.
You know, and you're always about businesses joining the chamber.
Yes. So you know what? Our whole MO at the Chamber is about helping be a resource to businesses so they can experience their best life. So we are just a conduit of those resources and support for them with whatever they need. And I always say it like this: you need us in your speed dial.
Yep.
And so when people put me in their speed dial and I plug them in. Really, I do. I promise.
And you're responsive.
Yes.
Very
So
much.
They message me, hey, what's happening at the corner of so-and-so? Have you heard about whatever? And when I can give them some insight, they look like the hero to their client.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's about.
And you did a great job of that last year of
Yes,
offering
with COVID,
resources. Yes, you did. And you were constantly revolving and changing and really helping the community.
And keeping our
the business
businesses
community and everybody else. Now, how long have you lived in Montgomery?
Since 2007.
Very
I got
good.
here as fast as I could.
Okay. All right. So that's the Montgomery WineFest, Historic Montgomery, and live music, great wine in person.
Hey, you know we have beer too.
Okay,
You're not a
well,
wine
we didn't talk
drinker.
about that.
Oh, but we got beer.
And you got beer too.
Yes, we do.
All right. So
Craft
those people
beer.
like Dick that like to try the beer,
Yeah.
you can come out there
We
and
have craft
do that.
selections, yes. And we have some local selections. We actually have B52 joining us this year.
Well, that's
That's
phenomenal.
wonderful. Yeah, we have packaged products if you just want a Bud Light or a Michelob. We're bringing seltzers in this year. That's very popular.
Yes, they are.
And we have a slushy machine set up for wine. We are not a margarita license. We're doing wine slushies, but we have it down. And those 8 industrial machines are going to be cranking out frozen wine all day.
And you need volunteers still?
We do. Mostly in the late hours. We got all of the early morning goes fast because people want to serve and then go enjoy the festival. But we do need some faithful people that would come and help us in the evening so that everyone can have a great experience.
Okay.
We pay in wine.
I saw that.
We
Could
give
be a
you-
thing.
We give you your wine package and your first 5 tastings on us with a T-shirt for volunteering.
Very nice.
You can't beat that.
No,
Yeah.
no. Who does that?
Well, we do. It's a Cadillac-style show. We take care of people.
And that's what you do.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate it, Shannan, all your involvement, because you are just great about roasting all the wonderful things happening in the Montgomery area. And hope to see you out there
Yes.
Saturday night.
Wonderful.
Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, whatever. That
Come
works
enjoy.
for me. And
If you don't see me, I'm filling in some spot somewhere.
I don't necessarily need to be looking for you because I'm
Yes.
sure you're busy running your outstanding event.
Yeah.
So
So
we'll
much
see you
fun.
then.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.